Hey, Tammy, you there? I'm really sorry to have to do this over text, but I think we should cancel our wedding. I've fallen in love with your sister, and I want to marry her instead.
Wait, what? Rick, what in the world are you talking about? Are you serious about this?
Of course I am. I've never seen a more beautiful woman in all my life. I knew when I went over to your house to meet your parents that I had to make her mine. I mean, she was just so gorgeous. It really was love at first sight.
And what about the love that we've built between us after all this time? I know that my sister is a lovely, beautiful girl who is super popular and all, but you're not really going to leave me for her, are you?
I'm sorry, but I've already made up my mind, and I'm gonna marry your sister Tiffany instead. I think she's gonna make the perfect wife to brag about to my friends.
But I don't get it. So you really just want to call it all off just like that? Even after you've already met my family and everything, you're still going to leave me for my own sister?
I know that all this might come to a shock to you now, but you should know that she was the one that started coming on to me.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that after I got back from meeting your family, she started to text me. She told me that she wanted to marry me as well. Well, she begged me to leave you and choose her instead, and, well, obviously, I wasn't about to turn down such a lovely lady. Besides, the more I talked to her, the more I realized that she really is my type.
Hold on just a second here. You mean, she was the one who approached you?
That's right. I think it's most fair to say that we found each other, but whatever the case, the point is that we're going to be getting married. So I really just don't need you anymore. That's that.
I don't believe this is happening to me. To think that my own sister stole my fiancé from me. I mean, you literally only met my parents today. Are you telling me that you really decided all of this in less than a day?
Hey, you should just count yourself lucky that I bothered to say anything to you about it at all, really. So what if I marry your sister? She's beautiful, and I'm about to start my new position as a CFO for a huge company. I'm sure that your parents don't really care which of their daughters marries a rich guy like me, so I think it's perfect.
I don't even know what to say to that. You're just horrible, Rick.
Horrible or not, I'm gonna get away with this. After all, I'm my parents' only son, so they have to go along with whatever I want. And I'm sure if I tell them I found my true love, that they would never criticize me. Especially when they see just how much prettier your sister is than you.
That's not even what I'm talking about. How could you do this to someone else? Don't you realize how wrong this is? Do you really think that both our parents are going to go along with this?
Well, I just got a message from Tiffany telling me that your parents don't care. At all. If anything, they're happy that your sister and I are together since we make such a better-looking couple.
How can this be happening? I don't even know what to think right now.
I know that your sister's excited to be marrying a handsome CFO like me, though. Sure, some people might talk behind our backs, but when they see just how good a couple Tiffany and I really are, everyone will realize why we had to be together. They'll realize that I could never have had a happy marriage with you, when your sister was right there this whole time.
That's a disgusting thing to say. I thought you cared about me.
I did until I didn't. Now I want to break up. I know that you thought I was going to be your free meal ticket, but you'll just have to find another guy to provide for you.
Hey, Tiffany, are you there? You better get back to me right now. I want to know why Rick just told me he was leaving me for you. Did you seriously flirt with my fiancé? I can't believe you would do this to me. Well, it isn't my fault that you brought back someone as handsome as Rick. You really can only blame yourself for all of this. Are you kidding me right now? Is this some kind of a game to you? Rick told me that he doesn't want to get married to me anymore. He told me that you changed his mind after he came over today. How could you do this to your own sister? How could you ruin my wedding like this? Well, you should know that Mom and Dad weren't angry about it at all. In fact, they told me they had always thought Rick and I would make a much better couple. But now I really have to hurry up and go find a dress and someone to do my makeup and all that kind of stuff. So you're really going to go through with all of this? Tammy, did you really think a guy like Rick wanted to marry you? Come on, you have beady little eyes, what can only be described as a 6 head, and have buck teeth. Did you really think that a girl that looks like you had a chance with a guy like Rick? You were practically begging for someone to come and take him from you. Why would you say all that about me? What is the matter with you, Tiffany? I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm the prettier sister out of the two of us, and I think people realized that ever since high school. I was the one dating all the athletes in our school. I'm the one who got regularly scouted by modeling agencies, so of course I would end up with a man as good-looking as me. Did you really think that an ugly little fatty like you could really ever hope to achieve the same? It was obvious you were just into Rick for his money. That isn't true. I wanted to marry Rick because I thought he loved me. I didn't care what his job was. Well, there you go. Now you're just proving that you don't know how the game is played. But of course, an ugly girl like you would have such a naive view of marriage. You just need to realize that you're outclassed by people like Rick and I, and you should know your place. Why are you talking to me like this? Isn't it enough that you stole my fiancé from me? Besides, do you have any idea how hard I try to look pretty when I go out? Well, that's just it. You could have all the makeup in the world, but there's no point in trying to doll up a pig like you. I don't care how hard you think you worked, it was all for naught. How dare you say that to me when every time I would buy makeup or something nice or an accessory, you would always steal it from me? I swear I have no idea what you're talking about in the slightest. Yes, you do. You would come into my room, insult me, and say that a girl like me doesn't deserve nice things. You always did that to me, so that's why I only started buying myself cheap products that I knew you wouldn't want to steal. Well, it's like I said, there was no point in you using anything nice anyways. It was just obvious that those things would be better suited on me. And you can't really be mad at me for reminding you of your place when you forgot it. Just like your engagement with Rick. You certainly do like to shoot for the stars, but that's not where little piggies like you belong. Tiffany, please, you really don't need to talk to me like that. You're being so cruel. Well, this is what you get for thinking you ever had a chance with a guy like Rick. Obviously, someone as handsome and successful as him could only be with a girl as pretty as me. Did you really think that with all the options in front of him to choose from, he was going to go with someone like you? I still don't get why he would want to be with you. Doesn't he realize what a mess you are upstairs? I may not be as pretty as you, but at least I don't have nearly as many issues, and at least I actually have a brain. And just what is that supposed to mean, huh? I mean that it's true, you were dating earlier than I was, but that's also because I was busy studying. Meanwhile, you would ditch class and stay out late over at boys' houses without mom and dad knowing. And just why would some beautiful person like me waste my time studying? I don't need to debase myself like that. If I wanted to succeed in life, all I have to do is find a rich man willing to marry me. So you're saying the difference between you and I is that I understand the value in working for what's mine? Do you really think that not studying was a smart move for you? I remember you falling asleep at your desk almost every night that I would be sneaking out to have fun. And thanks to that, I was able to go to one of the top universities in the country and land a job at an excelled firm. And now thanks to that, I'm already working in upper management and earning a ton. Do you know anyone else our age who can afford a condo like the one I live in? Even Rick's parents thought it was impressive. Oh, so you think that just because you worked hard to get a paying job that means anything? Well, I'm not going to play your little pity party. The only reason you need to work hard is because you could never do what I do. And just what even is it that you do? Well, I used my looks to steal your fiancé away from you, for one, so I suppose you should have been studying dating books instead. All it took was a little smile and some of my girlish charm, and now I'm getting married and you're not. You're really an idiot if you think you're going to get away with this, Tiffany. Well, I guess that means that you let yourself get beat by an idiot then, huh? You really are just pathetic. Do you know that? I have been trying all my life to help you learn how to know your place and live within your means. But for whatever reason, you always think you deserve more just because you work for it. Well, how did that turn out for you? Because I'm going to marry Rick, and you're not. Well, fine then. You can have him. Wait, what? What do you mean? I mean that I'm actually happy. I never thought I was going to get to escape like this, but here we are. So good luck taking care of Rick and his parents. Take care of them? What are you even talking about right now? And why are you so happy that I stole your rich fiancé from you? You should be getting mad at me. I mean, now you're not going to get married, and I'm never going to have to work a day in my life. You think you're marrying a rich man, but you are dead wrong. So consider this my way of expressing pity for you. But the truth is that Rick is very, very poor. Poor? Tammy, literally what are you even saying? He's the CFO for a Fortune 500 company. There's no way that he's poor. That's impossible. I suppose all you needed to hear was that he was a CFO and you filled in all the blanks yourself. But Rick only works for his parents' company, whose best days were about 2 decades ago. Now the only thing the company has left to hold on to is its name. What are you saying? I don't understand what you're getting at. Well, I used to work for an investment firm, as you know, and while there, I was once shown Rick's family file, and, well, it wasn't good. They had been taking out loans repeatedly for years and haven't been able to pay them back. Sounds like the whole family is in a lot of trouble financially. Wait, no, this can't be right at all. This doesn't make any sense. If they're borrowing money, then are you trying to tell me that his family is in debt? That's right. And it's not just your typical business debt. They have run their finances deep into the red by this point. That can't be right. Well, it's true. Of course, many businesses take on some debt as startup capital, but this is much different than that. I don't understand. How could it get that bad for them? I thought that his family was rich. Well, apparently they got into some kind of trade war with another firm from a different country, and it was basically a race to the bottom for both of them. So they ended up making far less in sales and needed to take more loans to make up the difference. Are you kidding me? That's a terrible idea. I agree, and I was really shocked when I first heard that this was happening. In fact, Rick was just telling me this after he came to visit us at home. Well, he didn't tell me, but I happened to overhear him talking about this with his parents over the phone. I heard him talking about how even though I was ugly, I had the money they needed. He thought that I was going to use my income to take care of all his family. You mean that even his parents were in on this? That's right. I asked him if his family was having financial trouble, and that's when he came forward to me about all the debt. But I guess he didn't mention any of that to you when you two agreed to get married. But you should know that he's just looking for someone to leech off of. But I had no idea about any of the debt at all, I swear. Well, then you would better go and cancel your engagement to him now, don't you think? Hold on a second, this is all part of your plan, isn't it? You're trying to scare me away from being with Rick so that you can try and take him back from me. Well, you had me going for a while, I'll admit, but your trick isn't going to work on me. It's really not a trick, but whatever. It's your life and you can do what you want with it.
Tammy, you have to help me. I went to tell my parents that I was going to marry your sister, and they were furious with me. They called me an idiot for throwing away all the money you have just to marry your prettiest sister, but I had no idea that all our finances were that bad.
Are you stupid or something? You are next in line to take over the family business, and you're telling me you had no idea how bad the situation really was?
I mean, I knew that we were in a little bit of trouble, but I figured it was nothing that I couldn't fix with a little hard work. I just thought my parents were being overdramatic about all this.
Wow, and you're literally the CFO of your parents' company. It is your job to handle all the financial matters.
I know, but is it really true that your sister never even went to college?
That's right. She was too busy sleeping around with all her boyfriends to care about studying at all. And I think with the job she has now, she barely brings in over $10,000 a year.
Her salary is that low.
I don't know if you call money from part-time jobs a salary, but yes, basically. My sister always told herself that working was beneath her and that she was just waiting for the right rich man to come and save her from having to do so.
But I was marrying her because I thought we could live off of her income for a while.
Wow. Well, it sounds to me like you both are more perfect for each other than either of you originally thought. Anyways, now that you and my sister both realize and we're not getting married anymore, I really don't see why I need to be involved in any more of this. You two are both awful people, and I'm glad that you found each other. Now please leave me alone and never, ever talk to me again. In the end, it took them getting married for Tiffany to finally realize the mess that she had stepped into. About a week after their marriage, Rick officially took over his family's business and understood just how much debt they were all in. As rumors of the company's finances and poor management began to spread, more and more staff ended up quitting. And I hear that the company is really on its last legs these days. As for my sister, with no schooling or work experience, she began to work at a bar serving the kind of men she thought Rick was originally. As for Rick, he began his second job bagging groceries at a supermarket. I am sure that never in a million years did CFO Rick ever think he would be working two jobs like this. Both Rick and Tiffany thought that the other was just what they were looking for, and it turned out that it was just the opposite. All I know is that I'm glad I dodged that bullet and know enough about my family and Rick's to know that I never want anything to do with them again. As for me, I continued with my job and kept climbing the corporate ladder. I still have my nice condo where I live by myself as I ease my way back into the dating pool. After I cut off my sister, I began to buy the nice products that I had avoided in the past, and I already have a date lined up for next week. If I had known that all my life was missing was cutting out my sister from it, I would have done it a long time ago.
Hi, is this Felix's wife? Nice to meet you. I'm Felix's girlfriend, Lisa. I know you're confused, but can you divorce him?
Excuse me?
I'm asking you nicely. I'm going to be marrying him, so...
Wow, you got some nerve to say something like that.
I'm sorry, but you don't scare me at all. You say that you're his wife, but you're just a housekeeper, right? Stop acting like you're above me. He doesn't even love you.
Housekeeper? Me?
Yes! Seems like he only sees you as a housekeeper. How sad. He said that spending time with me is the best time of his life.
What?
All you do is household chores all day without talking to him, right? Of course he will call you a housekeeper. What he needs is someone who he loves, which is me.
Is this the reason why you're telling me to divorce him? You don't do anything, do you?
What?
I don't know what you heard from him, but he's the one that is making me do the house chores. And when I say something, he tells me to shut up. He also treats me like crap every day, and if I talk back, he won't give me living expenses. I just shake those things off because I love him, so I don't need a bitch like you making fun of me.
Wow. I feel bad for you. He's the total opposite to me. He doesn't love you back.
What did you say?
I mean, is he nice to you? Does he spoil you? If both answer is no, then you guys are done. When are you planning on moving? I'm going to marry your ex-husband, so get the fuck out.
I moved out already, actually.
Great! Don't forget about the divorce papers, okay? As soon as it's finalized, we will turn in our marriage certificate.
Do whatever you want. I've been working hard every day to see if it would change, but I guess not. I'll prepare the divorce papers, so can you wait a few days?
Mia? I didn't know that you two divorced. A lady who I never seen before came to our house with a cake and said that she will be Felix's new wife. What's happening?
Are you serious? She went to your house?
Yes? When did you two divorce? I called Felix, but he's not picking up. Please tell me what's going on.
Please relax and take a deep breath. The reason why you can't reach Felix is because he's on a business trip in Europe right now. And it's nighttime over there, so he's probably sleeping.
Oh no. I hope I didn't wake him up.
We aren't exactly divorced yet, actually. We will be once he comes back from Europe, and he'll marry the lady who came to your house with the cake.
Wait. I don't understand the most important part. I understand the part that Felix is supposed to be on a business trip in Europe now. But I don't understand the divorce part, and also, what do you mean he's going to marry the lady who came to my house?
Felix was cheating on me with her.
What?
She sent me a message yesterday. It looks like her name is Lisa, and she talked about the cheating and asked me to divorce him.
I can't believe this.
To be honest, he was treating me horribly for a long time ago, and made me mentally exhausted, so I was actually glad to divorce him. I'm frustrated at the fact that I'm doing something that they wanted me to do.
I'm so sorry about this.
It's okay, you don't need to apologize. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Please take care of Lisa from now on.
Nope. Are you serious? I don't want to see both of their faces. By the way, Mia, do you have somewhere to go to after the divorce?
Thank you for caring about me. I do have savings that I saved up when I was single. So I'll find a small apartment and find a job as soon as possible.
Why don't you come live with us? I will definitely look after you until you find a job or find an apartment.
What? No, I feel bad.
It's okay. Plus, you need to file for divorce, right? I will help you with everything. I will make sure that we won't see each other that much in the house, okay? Because I know that you don't want to live at your ex-husband's parents' house.
Are you sure I can stay at your house?
Of course. This is all my son's fault. It's my job to support you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. I will come pick you up now with my husband, so make sure you have everything, okay? This condo is gorgeous. Being able to work overseas? Wow! I'm so proud of him!
What? You're at our house?
I secretly made a duplicate key, so I came here. I'm surprised that you actually moved.
Yeah, I moved the next day you told me to divorce him.
I guess I will just relax and wait for him to come home. He should be coming home in a few weeks, so I want to surprise him, but me being home will be the biggest surprise, right?
Oh, so that's why you were sneaking in the house without permission, huh?
What do you mean without permission? I will be living here from now on. It's huge, has a great view, and I love all the furniture. It's so perfect that I love him even more.
Sorry to break it to you, but I'm the one that chose all the furniture because he told me he was too lazy to choose.
Forget what I said. Actually, you know what? The more I look at it, the uglier it gets. I will throw it all away, and we'll replace it.
You shouldn't do that, you know. He actually likes all of them, so if you throw it all away, he'll be pissed.
He will never be pissed at me because he loves me. He never complains whenever I ask him to do something.
I see.
Yep, I'm younger and gorgeous than you, so he is into me. He's coming home to this? He's so lucky. I wonder how he will react. Can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait. Wonder how he'll flip out.
Why would he flip out? He is coming home and seeing the person who he loves the most.
Because you are his girlfriend number 3.
What?
You are just a side chick. If he hears that you kicked the wife out, yeah, he'll flip out. Also, try throwing out all the furniture. He'll go apeshit.
Wait, what are you talking about? Girlfriend number 3? Side chick? Stop lying. You're just jealous, right?
I'm not jealous at all. I'm just telling you the truth. I actually did some research on how to file for divorce and alimony after you told me about the cheating, but I also found out that he was cheating with multiple women.
Wait, that's not possible. He only loves me, so there is no way.
I have all the evidence. I'm so glad I had a strong supporter like my mother-in-law. She knew the password for Felix's private laptop.
What private laptop?
The day I moved out, I went into his room to find some evidence that he was cheating. Instead, found a laptop that I'd never seen before. I needed to know the password to log in, which mother-in-law knew. She said that he has been using these mysterious numbers since he was a kid, and that was the password.
You saw everything?
Yes, there's a lot of evidence. Looks like he organized his girlfriends into individual folders, which is very easy to see, so I thank him for that.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Right now he's cheating with 3 people, including you. He even ranked you guys, and you're number 3.
What the? No, that's not possible. He said he loves me and spending time with me is the best time of his life. Can't believe that he is dating someone other than me, and me being number 3? Are you kidding me?
If you can't believe me, why don't you ask him about it? He called me and said that since his job's going well, he'd be coming home tomorrow, so why don't you wait there until he comes home? I wonder how he'll react.
What the hell? As soon as I went to greet him at the entrance, he punched me in the face.
What? He punched you?
Yeah, all I wanted to do was to give him a hug, but he decided to punch me.
Oh, that sucks. Are you okay?
I'm not okay. My face is swollen, and he didn't even apologize. He flipped out on me. My face is a mess right now.
Oh, wow.
The girl who he loves is crying, but he doesn't seem to care. He told me to wash my face, and you were right about me being a side chick. He even yelled at me for sneaking into the house without permission.
He's such an ass, punching a girl in the face and not even saying sorry.
I know, right? I just wanted him to be happy.
I'm sorry to say this, but I want to talk about the alimony and infidelity with you.
What? Alimony?
I'm talking with a lawyer right now, and I'll send it to you and Felix, the papers, from now, so please receive it when it comes.
Wait! Why do I need to also pay? Do you know what I went through?
Oh, you thought that you were gonna marry him, but you found out that you were a side chick and even ranked number 3? Also got punched from the person who you love? Sorry, but it doesn't matter to me. I need to divorce him because of you, so you're also responsible.
Wait, please hold on. I will admit that I cheated, but he betrayed me. He made me think that I was his girlfriend. I was really hurt with this, so there's no reason for me to pay for it.
Do you think that I'm gonna feel sorry for you after what you've done to me?
What?
Anyways, I'll be waiting for your payment.
How is your new apartment, Lisa? Are you settled?
Yes, thank you very much for your support in introducing me to a very nice apartment owner. I was able to live in a beautiful place with a reasonable price.
That's good to hear. Felix sold his condo and came back home, by the way. He was crying that he has no money left, since he was using his savings to pay for his multiple girlfriends.
Yeah, he called me and cried if he could divide the payment.
He doesn't even know that we are contacting each other, so please leave it up all to me, okay? Even though he's dividing the payment, I will make sure that he pays all of it.
Thank you so much. I was told by the lawyer that if I wanted him to pay all at once, I should reduce the amount, but I didn't want to do that, so I appreciate your help.
No problem. Receive the amount that you asked for from him, okay?
Thank you. I truly apologize for everything. You'll end up living with him, right? I'm so sorry about that.
You don't need to apologize. I'm going to make him pay rent and living expenses. I will be doing household chores, so it will be a good allowance for me.
That's so brutal.
Brutal? This is what he needs to do. Anyways, we will be receiving $1,000 from him every month, so we don't need to live off with old age pension anymore.
Good to hear that, though. That's a good amount of money.
Yes, so don't worry about us, okay? We are so sorry about Felix. I hope you enjoy your life from now on. If you need anything, we will be there for you.
Thank you.
Please, I will apologize as many times as you want, so can you please call off my alimony?
I told you many times that I don't care. I won't cancel it for some stupid reason like you weren't his real girlfriend or something.
I don't have any money now. I want to pay you, but I can't.
Oh, is that so?
I quit my job the day I sneaked into his condo because I thought that I was going to marry him. I even went on a shopping spree the night before because it was the last night being single and ended up using all of my savings.
I was about to feel sorry for you, but when you said about the shopping spree, I don't feel sorry for you anymore.
No, please. I'm sorry. Felix dumped me after that incident, plus he blocked me. Are you seriously going to make me pay?
Be honest, I was mentally exhausted because of you, but seems like you lost everything, so maybe you don't need to pay for it.
Right?
You think I was serious?
What?
You never experienced what it's like to be cheated on from someone you love and being told to get divorced, right? It's embarrassing, frustrating, and sad.
Please, I'm so sorry. I will do whatever you want me to do.
An apology from a dumb whore like you means nothing to me, so I'll be waiting for your payment, okay? Good luck with that! Lisa got help from her parents and friends and was able to pay the alimony. But a few days later, she posted messages on social media like, "I didn't expect this to happen and I can't even sleep, help me," but she probably just wants attention. Felix's girlfriend cut all ties with him, and now he lives with his parents under strict rules. He's only allowed outside to go to his job, so he needs to come home immediately after work. His parents receive about $1.5 grand from him every month, but says that they deserve more for what he's done. I started to work part-time even though I have savings and a good amount of payment from both of them because I was worried about the future. It's been a long time since I've worked, but I'll do my best.